Good evening, folks, and welcome to another edition of Interviews with Foreigners. I'm your host, Hugh Janus, and tonight we'll be talking to WhiteStrat. Originally from England and now living in Spain, as I understand it, WhiteStrat is an accomplished musician, singer, and songwriter. And, I'm told, has been around the block a few times. Hello, WhiteStrat, and welcome to the show tonight.
Whoa, that's freaky. Oh, hearing things, the bloody mess. Now, Hugh Janus, did you say? You're kidding me, right?
Not so much, no, but kind of you to ask. So can you tell us, WhiteStrat, about your background in music? Give us a little information there.
Yeah, I play a bit of music. Since I was about 11 or 12, I think. The drummer gave me the guitar, actually, first one. Yeah, I had a lot of jobs related to music as well, but unfortunately none of them were related to money, so I stayed poor. Still, you can't always get what you need, but if you try sometimes, you just might find you get what you want. Hey, I tell you what, that would make a good song, that. I'll have to work on that, I think.
Why, yes, it would. I'm surprised no one has thought of it before. Listen, I'm sorry to interrupt the flow here, Mr. Strat, but it seems to me that you're on another planet. Is that correct?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, you see, when the doc gave me my meds, he said that if you drink beer with those, they'll send you right off into space. And I mean, who could resist that, eh? You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. Well, that's a little different than our usual fare here, isn't it? Not the med part so much, but the different planet thing, yeah. But since I'm at a total loss as to where to go from there in our conversation, maybe we could just segue back into the music thing?
Yeah, no problem, Huge. No problem, mate. Music. Sorry, what was the question again? The 60s and 70s I've got no problem remembering at all, but what I did yesterday is a little bit harder to remember, you know. I don't know why that is.
Well, I'm sorry, WhiteStrat, but I just can't seem to get past this other planet thing. Can you tell me you're there, why and how?
Yeah, another planet. It's well, I spent half my life on another planet, you know, one way or another. With music wise, you know. I mean, did you ever play with people who like jam with people who played a completely different style of music to you? I don't mean country or folk or jazz or blues, you know. I went one Sunday, I went up to this place and ended up playing with a whole bunch of African musicians playing African native music mostly from Ghana and Nigeria. Oh man, that was a whole new world, a whole different planet musically, really. Another time, a friend of mine took me along to this club in Camden Town. You know, knock on the door and open this little wedgy thing in the door. And got in there and there was Percy's Caribbean Steel Band. We went there to jam, so I got my guitar out and thought, go for it, see what happens. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I tell you what, it was almost like being in Trinidad or Barbados or somewhere. You know, it was brilliant, brilliant stuff. Yeah, and so I kind of carried on doing stuff like that and ended up here.
I see. Alrighty then. Well, moving right along. Tell us, White, to you, what was your most memorable experience in the music industry?
Well, it's hard to pick anything. One, you know, there's just too much to choose from, really, too much to choose from. When I was 17, I got a job at NEMS, you know, the Epstein company. I kind of met everyone who was anybody at that time. The Bee Gees, Gunn, Donovan, Alexis Corner, Cilla Black, Pink Floyd, Mark Bolan, you know. And the Beatles, of course. I had to go to Apple at least once a week. It was quite mind-blowing, really was. And then I met Eric Clapton backstage at a Pentangle concert one time. That was interesting. Chat with him, and I was a bit out of it one time at a club called Middle Earth. Well, everybody was out of it, I think. And I went backstage or back in the back rooms, you know, to chill out a bit, and bumped into Jimi Hendrix. Ended up chatting with him. Yeah, I had to ask my mate the next day if it really happened, you know. Apparently it did. That was very strange, yeah. And did some lighting one time for the Rolling Stones at Earl's Court. That was a gig. Right, I was right next to the stage, you know, in the lighting control rig. Wow, fantastic. And I mean, having Jeff Britton and Greg Ridley playing drums and bass in my band was just over the moon, over the top.
Holy mother of pearl, White. What the hell was that?
Oh, blimey. Yeah, they're after my hair, mate. Huge. When I came here, I had a full bloody head of hair. Yeah? And they use it for their nest, don't they? Bloody things.
I must say, Mr. Strat, you are definitely one singularly unique individual. So, tell us, where do you see yourself going in the music business from this point on?
Well, actually, I'd like to go home. I put some spuds on, and I've got sausages in the frying pan. Yeah, do you think, I wonder if I can get back before I left and change the sausages for a steak. I really fancy something like that. I've got more important things to worry about than music.
Good enough. Well, as much fun as this has been, White, I'm afraid we're going to have to move things along and wrap things up here. Is there any last words you'd like to say to our viewing audience tonight? Yeah, huge. I'd say take note of what your doctor tells you. Well, you never know where you might end up, might you? You know? And you never can believe what you see and hear. Or can you? All right, then. Thank you for taking time out of your busy day for us, assuming you have days there. It's been a very interesting interview, and I have to say that if you do happen to see Jimmy or Elvis out there anywhere, tell them we said hey, would you?
No problem, huge mate. Check you later, yeah?
Whoa! Okay, folks, I don't really know exactly what to say after that, except very freaking cool, eh? That was so great. But sadly, that's our show for tonight. We'd like to thank WhiteStrat for inviting us into his home tonight, or onto his planet as the case may be, and for showing us a very, very interesting time. It was a pleasure, WhiteStrat, and we hope to chat with you again soon. So, till next time, as they say in Spain, Adidideos Migoramas, or something. Stay cool, my friends. This is Hugh Janus. We'll see you next time.